Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present a video replay of the match highlights between CAG Osaka and FORCE.36 during the Japan League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
Indeed it is, as the crossfires were held quite nicely from CAG. Shiraneko goes aggressive down. You mentioned trophy control was essential, and it was disregarded. Nice closeout from Anna.
Pressure for his liking, and he can apply pressure over at the soft wall, but if they don't clear out trophy, west main, etc., they will not be able to go for the bomb site and need to go for a rush.
Well, Take is at least firing on all cylinders today. 2 kills in the round. The door is left ajar now for Enter Force. As I say that, another individual kill that goes in favor of CAG. Take for a 3K this round. It's all up to Shiraneko now in the 1v2. He's got his position in blue, and he might have just heard that plant start to go down. These two players seemingly separated. He doesn't know where that plant has been confirmed, and now one of the players has gone outside the breach. Take low HP. That means Shiraneko just needs to land a single bullet to land this kill. He knows where that player is there, but he's crossfired from outside. Sylvia playing this so well. Take needs to not overswing. This is winnable for Shiraneko, but he needs to land these shots. With Take dancing around, it's becoming so difficult. Eventually, Take locks in the final kill. Big round from him. After we talked a little...
He died. Then the second player will slow walk towards that same breach 20 seconds later and retake that position. Take, he was trenched. He was inside of trophy. Then he was going back to main breach. This guy was everywhere. Dokkaebi, he can afford to play there for so long and still impact the map elsewhere. 40 seconds now. They gotta go. Clear out those shields, stun top blue, walk on in. We see CAG, they're slowly falling back towards the side, giving up blue staircase, just having one player of Shiraneko inside a library alone.
He has some support in terms of that castle barricade, which does reduce the avenues that he could be swung from. But it is up to Enter Force to make sure they are very thorough and diligent here with this entry. If they don't check the dark corner of library, which
no idea.
Yeah, they are totally clueless right now. This is a game-winning position or a round-winning position from Shiraneko upstairs. 10 seconds to play. He still has control above, and he does make good on it with a big kill onto Yamada. And as Enter Force attempt to enter the site, they will fall one by one. Oh, big long angle.
So close.
Kusi does need to land these. We've seen what he's capable of with the Kali yesterday on Consulate, but he needs to land a couple of these shots or at least keep it at bay. But Anderson goes immediately down for the C4, and that does force the Kali now to get amongst it with the diffuser himself. And amidst the chaos, CAG can get aggressive. They knew that this was their moment to strike.
Any real impactful changes long term, they gotta call that timeout, they gotta go perfect, or otherwise it's over. So I like this idea. If you're down 1 and 3, you still got both your halves to play out. Right now you got 2 attacks for Enter Force, you have possibly all your defenses left as well, of course. So now you can work on the long term, the short term, and just both instead. Like I like this a lot because CAG, they tend to have, similar to SCARZ actually, they have what I call a oh god, playing the shot on paper. Then you have Shuri playing Oryx, just kind of running around, and he is literally finding every single kill so far, just roaming the building.
Yeah, wow. Desperate now for Take, but he's already found his first. We've seen him get a 4K earlier in this match, and he almost secures a kill here, but still, he loses the battle in terms of HP, and Shibusu does finish him off. All up to Akasu. Nice double. 2 more to find. This is winnable for him, and this would be a huge morale booster if he's able to pull it off.
He has so much time. A Dokkaebi phone call can possibly hack the cams if not done already. So, a lot of options here. Here comes the call though. I'm basically gonna go for this. 2v1, Guman in. Oh, that's bad actually. Gotta pull it out.
But he's got the audio cue as well on where the other players are, thanks to that Dokkaebi call. And these lines of sight are a little bit different, but he's got a mirror to face. And he doesn't have any utility to deal with it, but he does pre-fire through the mirror, perfectly read. 1 versus 1 now, but he swings a little bit too wide. This is a dance with death. On the other side, Shuri, who opened the equation for CAG, is just waiting patiently. Does he swing? He does.
Over. This one is done. There is no way they can win now. And we're gonna see a montage clip here from Shu. That's 1. That's 2. Here comes the 3rd in a moment. Okay, actually no, there's Shibisu. But he was farming.
Yeah, that was a good round from him.
The injure and they confirmed the flourishing maybe on his mute jammed. Not entirely sure. I think I've jammed out actually. Goose who found Shiro Nico. Those are things that like very quickly here starting to build up for Interforce. Jammed.
Still not control that they were looking for as of yet, even though they found the pick and some damage. The revive came through onto Shurip, and he can still hold on to his position, also being the Fenrir. He can reactivate with his gadgets, the Dread Mines. Long angle, he loses that fight against Anaton. Actually, no, they trade each other directly, so that's not the worst outcome for E36. If we can see a jump in here from Take, he's a little bit worried about being pushed. Up goes the tracks. 30 seconds to play with, and this is very winnable, especially considering Shuripa's low HP. There's a little bit of util to work with. A frag grenade from Yamada as he goes and picks up that diffuser. And still that castle barricade up does restrict options here. They need to use it to their advantage. It looks like a double drop is on the cards, Pengu. This is going to be hugely risky, but they're going to make it work anyway. The 3 flashes from Take will be hugely useful. First goes down, the second. A nade to go through. This castle barricade may protect them, but Shibisu and Shurip come hunting Interforce down. It is working right now. Poor Akusu is in a world of pain. His position revealed. He goes for it. He drops down. And he walks into 2 players. Shibisu takes him on down. Doesn't matter that the Deimos can't finish the job. He's got a teammate for it. Now Sylvia's looking desperate. It's just him and Take left in the 2 versus 5. And it looks like 2v5 is what the scoreline may reflect in a brief moment, as CAG are just looking to run them over. 1 versus 5 for Sylvia. He can find the first one, but he's likely to be swung time and time again. Black Ray finishes.
This is super winnable. Actually, I think favorable slightly for CAG. Only downside, Anaton low on HP. They're smoking, they're flashing, and they're about to go.
There needs to be some teeth that comes with this execute. They can't just rely on forcing a plant down. Shironeko coming in for the backstab from the other side. But it looks like Take on the blue stairs has not been addressed. Eventually traded on back. 2v2 now as Vanish will not give up. It is all up to him now, but Shibisu finds the final 2 picks, and CAG get their first points on the scoreboard here in the Japan League. It took them 2 play days, but finally the boys are back in action.
Oh, do we have to go back and talk about the map video base and go, what was Interforce thinking going to Chalet against CAG? Because this is not just a team that is good, this is, as you put it,